Hello friends, in this video we will again discuss one more data frame, that is Titanic dataset. And we all know about the Titanic ship, so this data is all about uh, the Titanic. So I have this data frame in my working directory, and to deal with data frames we need pandas, as we already discussed in the previous videos. So now I'm importing pandas as PD. Now PD, you can write anything here. So PD will be the object of pandas. Now to read that file, I need PD dot read underscore CSV. We all know that comma separated value. And here the name of that data frame, Titanic underscore train. Now whatever I will fetch this data frame, it will be assigned to this Titanic variable. So this is my variable Titanic over here. So firstly, let me import pandas, and now I'm going to execute this. Now, if I see the describe function, before describe, I would like to execute this head. So Titanic.head, it will show me about uh, the few records in this data frame as well as the field names. So I will having some idea about this data frame, what it is all about and what are the fields we have. So if I run this Titanic.head, so it has shown me the first five records. The indexing starts from 0, as we all know, from 0 to 4. So 5 records we have. These are the field names, passenger ID, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then survived or not. So we have done coding here. 0 not survived, 1 is survived. In the same way, passenger class as well. Passenger class, economic class, business class, what class? 1, 2, 3, whatever coding we have. Then name, we have sex, we have age. So these are the field names, and this is my data. Now, if I use describe function, as we all know about the describe function, it will show us the descriptive statistics and like mean and all, and standard deviation. But it will also show the first quartile, second quartile, and third quartile of the data, and the minimum value and the maximum value, the count. So each and everything. So this is an important function. So let's run this. So these are the fields. For all the fields, it has given me the count. The total count is 891. Okay, in this data frame, survived for survived 891. Not all survived, but the thing is, it is the count that we have data for each and every record. We have data in this field. If I see age, so age of all the passengers has not been recorded. So there are only 714. It means there are some missing values in this. Okay. Now we have mean, standard deviation, minimum value, and 25%, 55, 50%, that is second quartile, 75% third quartile, and the maximum value. So now if I want the age, the mean of age of all the passengers. So we have this field age. As we all know that Python is a case sensitive language. So here in this age, A is capital. So the same we have to type. So this is how we can write Titanic dot age. Titanic is my data frame. Dot from this data frame, take this age field. Dot mean. Mean is the function here. Okay. So it will show me the average age of all the passengers, including both male and females. So if I run this, this is the average. So what this function mean has done, it has calculated the age of all the observation or records. Okay, so it has taken. Now, if I want only average age of males, so how I will write Titanic, then within the square bracket Titanic, again square bracket sex. So now uh, I'm directly here in this variable, in this field Titanic sex. Now equals to male. So if we use single equals to, it means we are assigning some value to the variable. But here we are not assigning value. We are comparing whether the sex is equals to male. What will happen with this coding? This coding will select only those records in which passenger is male. Now after that, dot age dot mean, which we have done right now previously. So it will calculate the average age of males only from this data frame. So if I run this, so this is the average age of male, 20.72. Now in the same way, if I want the average age of females as well, so here only I have changed male to female, rest everything is same. And if I run, the average age of females is 27.91. Okay, here we have only two criteria, male female. But if we have multiple criteria, in that case we can use conditional statements as well. But we have a very beautiful function here, and that is the group by function. So group by, what it will do, it will group the different fields together, uh, same as we do in pivot table in Excel. Okay, we use the user created summary. So by using this group by function and aggregate function, we can play with the data according to our interest. So now Titanic dot group by, this is the function, and bracket starts. This function starts from here, and I want to group by what, with sex field. Okay, in the sex we have male and female, and I want the that continuous data is age, in which we will do some mathematical and statistical functions we will apply, and what we want, the mean. So what will be the output? See, in Python, the role of square bracket is very important to understand. Okay, here in age I have used single square bracket. Later on we will check with double square brackets what will happen. Now this is the output. So it has given me the average age of females as well, 27, and average age of male as well. So whatever we have female and male in this sex data frame field, so it has given me like this. If we have let us suppose 5 6 criteria, so it will show me for all. Now if I want to group it with two variables, now in this case we have passenger class as well. Okay, so be careful that it should be same. The name of the field name, it should be same. And earlier when we grouped by only with one variable, this was our output. Now if I group it with group by for two variables, rest the coding is same, and I execute it, the output is like this. It has done, I can say it has done the classification for us. In the sex field we have females, and if female is in passenger class 1, then the average age of females in passenger class 1 is 34.61. For females in passenger class 2, average age is this, and in passenger class 3, the average age is for females is this. Now the same has been done with for the male passengers as well. Okay, so it has grouped by with two variables. Okay, so we can see that how we are playing with the data. Now here we have only single bracket used for the age, but now if I use double bracket, now what will happen? How it will change? Here can we see age over here? No. Okay, but if I use double bracket, now see the output. Now see, so there is a difference between, little bit difference between this output and this output. Now if I use the describe function, what will happen? We know describe function gives us so many output, and if I run this, the output will be like this. Describe function provides us the count, mean, standard deviation, minimum, first, second, third quartile, and the maximum value. But now it has grouped it for male, females, and passenger class. Can we see how beautifully we have played with the data? And but this describe function is giving me so many values. Now, what if I want only mean and standard deviation? For that, I will use aggregate function. This is how aggregate of mean and standard deviation. I want only these two, and rest the coding is same. We are doing using group by for two variables, and the data, continuous data in which we will play, that is age here. So this is the output. Now see, only mean and standard deviation we have. Now if I need to group it with one more variable, here we have only two variable. If I want to group it with whether they survived or not, okay, so this will be the output. Now see, we have mean and standard deviation for age as well, mean and standard deviation for fair as well. And here earlier I was using only age. Now go to the previous coding. Yes, we are here, we have only age, but we have used fair as well. So it is showing mean and standard deviation for age and fair both. And rest group by function is doing its job. Female, male, passenger class, survived or not. So this is the beautiful table, like pivot table we have created. Okay, so this is how we can deal with data frames. So practice it, and if you have any doubt or any query or any point you want clarification, you can message me. Okay, so till then, bye bye, take care.